We're just gonna hang it as good morning, Manimals, animals. Let's see if I can get this. All right, that's not too bad. Good morning, Manimals, animals. I'm just getting started. I'm gonna go for an Instagram live at the same time. I got my coffee here. Gonna get my little Manimal morning movement going on over here. I'm just gonna set up my Instagram live at the same time. Guys, this is really the first one I'm doing, so bear with me. Getting there. Set up the little studio over here. So if there's anything, any advice you could give me on setting up my lighting, I'm brand new at this Instagram live shit. Not Instagram. I'm brand new at this YouTube live shit. So let's see what happens. And I'm a little sober, so we'll see where this goes. But I want to just take a little time this morning. Nice little easy movement in the morning. I'm going to set up my live boom. Nice. All right. And I got my good morning, animals. Great. I got my Instagram live going. I got my YouTube live going. I just want to get a little Manimal movement this morning. I'm going to start off. I like to take one of these cheap bands that bitches put around their legs and do these weird things with, and I cut it in half so that I have the perfect size for pull-aparts. So I'm going to start today with some nice shoulder mobility. I'm going to go pull-aparts. Some people go a little quick with these. I'm taking it nice and slow. It's Monday morning. I'm easing into it, guys. Who do we got here in the mix? Good morning. So just nice and smooth. Just going to do some band pull-aparts. Get 10 that way. I'm going to get an angle, 10 at an angle. I'm going to choke up on this a little more. Band pull-aparts almost every day. Should probably be doing these almost every day. I'm going to get the other direction. It's not enough to just go the straight way. That's how most guys do it. I like to go at an angle also. Then, like we do a pass-through, I open it up, and I pass through. So I'm spreading it as wide as I can, all the way. Band's hitting my back, and all the way through. Use a light band at first for these. These are tougher than they look. You get 10 of these. These are pretty taxing for the shoulders. I mean, I'm feeling them already. They look like nothing, but most things that don't look like much often are. Good, we can get 10 of those. Nice. Now I'm going to take one hand straight and just go one arm moving. So one arm's going to be extended, the other one moves. Go 5 on one side, and then we'll go 5 on the other side. Usually I would do this first thing when I wake up, but the dog wanted to go out earlier today, so this is the second thing when I woke up. So nice little band work here. I'm going to get a couple more pass-throughs just for my shoulders. Good. Then coffee first. All right, I want to do a little foam rolling this morning, actually. I woke up, my back was a little tight. I like foam roller with ridges for everyone's pleasure. So if you've never used a foam roller before, pretty simple. First, I'm just going to sit on the roller. Then I'm going to start leaning back and walking forward. I'm going to put my lower back on here. Just going to lean into it. I just roll it down my back. It should be like a little massage here. All right, my lower back's a little tight, so I'm going to spend a little bit of time there on the foam roller. If you've never foam rolled before, you might want to start with one not as hard as this. This one's pretty stiff. You might want to get a soft foam roller to start. Go all the way down. So I like to ease into my Monday. When I get a long, hard week of training, I train hard Monday nights at law. So I'm just trying to ease into my Monday morning. I like to do a little bit of mobility. Notice this. I want to get the side of my leg here. My quads are a little sore. So I lean to the side. I like to cross one foot over the other, and I straighten the other leg. Just roll up and down here. I can go all the way up to get the hip, and all the way up. Get the hip, and then I go to the knee. Hip, knee. Probably get about 5 times on each side. Sit here. Boom. Straighten one leg. Cross over the other one, and I roll. Knee. Knee. Good. I'm going to roll out my lats a little bit too. I'm kind of a thick bitch myself, so my lats do get tight, especially if you've been doing a lot of pull-ups. So I just lean down, put my lat on here, and I'm going to get on my toes a little bit, and just roll out my lats. Oh, fuck. Anyone that's foam rolled something tight knows it's like that good pain. Oh, fuck. Let's get the other side. And I'm going to go through my Manimal movement series. Here, who do we got in the mix here? What's up, guys? We can get my little Manimal movement series next. Just keeping it nice and light on a Monday morning. Just getting my day going. Normally I'd start a little earlier than this. Like I said, I had to get the dog walking first. Oh, my left side's a little tighter, so wherever side, this is an intuitive process here sometimes. Whatever side feels tight, just go on that side a little bit more. Oh. Now I'm going to go through my little movement series in the morning. I think I showed these before, but pretty simple. Anyone that's done any yoga, cat, camel, and I'm keeping my arms straight. So I see a lot of people bend their arms, but what I'm looking to do, similar to its submissions in jiu-jitsu, I have to isolate everything except what I'm looking to move. So I don't want to be doing push-ups here. My arms are straight, my knees are locked, I'm just arching my back and lower back. I'm not moving my arms. So you see my arms are straight. Up. Ooh, I actually got to do a crack out of my back there. Boom. I'm just going to, for the sake of the video, we'll just do 5. Man, even just looking at myself in this shirt, I wish I was a hot chick doing it. But whatever. So we'll do 5 like that. Then I'm going to go with some extensions here. So opposite leg, opposite hand. Extend all the way. I like to line my thumb up with my heel all the way through and touch the other side. I know a lot of people do what you call bird dogs, where you touch the knee to the elbow. That's cute, but let's go all the way through. All right, let's get full range of motion here. All the way through. I'm just going to show 3 on each side for now. I'll probably go through this one more time on my own. 3 on each side. Jointly go on our back. Twist the hand. These are really good for grapplers to get our whole body mobilized. It's not enough to think about isolated movements here. I need to integrate my whole body. Right? I'm a fighter first, martial artist first. And when we're thinking about martial arts, that's one of the sports that I think requires everything. Flexibility, speed, power, strength, and it puts us in every range. So see here what I'm doing? My fingertips are pointing away from my shoulder. My palm is flat on the ground here. The opposite leg is straight. Knee comes up, and I twist. Really good to integrate lower back, upper back. Next, what I'm going to do for my neck, I look towards my arm as it comes off the floor. My knees drop the other way. All right, these might not look like much, but I'm almost 40, and I'm still fighting at the highest levels. The oldest active MMA fighter, the oldest winning featherweight in Bellator, so might be something to what I'm doing. Now I like to get a little of my jiu-jitsu movements in. I get my feet close to my ass. I reach and touch. I reach and touch. I reach and touch. I reach and touch. Get a few of those. And I want to start picking up the pace here. I'm going to start getting some diving push-ups. All the way. I dive. Up. And back. Dive. Up. And back. So I get as close to the floor as I can without touching and back. You can also go the same way you came up. You'll play with both. Just get 10. So go the same way I went down, or I can just rotate through. All right. Last thing I'm going to do here, I'm going to grab a pair of sticks. You can pick these up from my sponsor, healthdefense.com. These are just 2 sticks with a band around them. Really good for loosening up forearms. I'll go one direction, other direction. It's good to just get the blood flow. I keep both of them together, back and forth, just to get my arms loosened up. Bang. The other side. Okay, just nice and easy. Go overhead. Just loosening up, right? Just getting the energy flowing. I'm not looking to go too crazy first thing in the morning. If I want to go hit a workout, this isn't a workout. I'm just loosening up, getting some mobility over the day. I'm going to do one other stretch of my shoulders. I do like to take a little bit of time and focus on my shoulder mobility. I had the shoulder replaced twice, so definitely something I'm mindful of. Take the stick, I go back, and I reach across. Now, like an arm bar, I'm arm barring myself here, okay, and pulling across. I breathe into it, okay? Nice couple deep breaths. Switch sides. I'm going to take a little more time on this side. Now, if you're not mobile enough to make this grip, just get a longer stick. You'll be fine. All right, and again, close to the bottom. I go back. I reach in front. Whoosh. 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 Right, a little Bruce Lee action here. A little Enter the Dragon action here. Stretch the shoulder up. Good. I like to get a couple swings, just get my background. Yeah. Get the other side. Wow. You don't have to go stick fighting over here, but I like to get a few through. All right, guys. So that's a pretty quick little morning routine that I like to go through. Nothing too crazy. Just loosen up. Actually, you know what? Let's finish up with a little leg work. I was going to get 10 squats. Hang on the bottom, 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, and up. Hang on the bottom squat, 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, and up. A lot of people have a problem with their squat mobility, and they're like stuck here. If you get used to just kind of sitting in the bottom every day, that's never going to happen. If every day you do 5 squats all the way to the ground like this, you're not going to lose that mobility. It's when I don't do something all the time that I lose that mobility. If every day you do 1 push-up, every day you do 1 push-up, you do that shit till you die. It's when you don't do it for weeks, then you can't do it. Last one I want to do, Samson stretch. I interlock my fingertips all the way to the sky. I take a step, knee to the floor, arch up, 1,001, 1,002, and back up. And let's try not to do this. This is very common, especially if you're very internally directed. Arch the fuck up. Don't be lazy here. I'm trying to get my palms to the sky and push back. Let's get through on each side. Stay at the bottom a second. Open up. All right, don't be lazy here. It's easy to just be like, I can't move. Shut the fuck up. Open up. Okay, and back. This is one most people struggle with. I want to see your ears in that position. One more. And up. All right. All right, now I feel nice and loosened up, ready for the day. Probably get a little, Jason Marable. I'm just stretching out today. I got this going on my YouTube live also. First day, just playing with some things here. So just a nice little morning Manimal mobility to get us moving. And guys, give me some feedback. Let me know what you think. I'm going to try to do these, at least every Monday, because Mondays I work from home. So on Mondays, I usually like to just stretch out in the morning first. And I'll be doing some crazier stuff during the week. Later. Signing off.